Capricorn, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. You got the Four of Swords coming out. This is a general reading. Well, a sort of like, let's see what energy's around you reading. Let's say Capricorn, because we did already do a general reading for the beginning of the month here. So you've got the Five of Cups. Sagittarius just had that. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups, again, Sagittarius, check out that reading. A lot of similar energies coming out. You could be Sagittarius, Capricorn, cusper here. Page of Cups. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to say Sagittarius again. You have somebody here in heavy contemplation, Capricorn. Heavy contemplation, heavy rumination. They're thinking about some situation they had with you in the past here. They're, in fantasy land over this, thinking about, daydreaming, fantasizing about what you guys had here. And yeah, this person they want to reconnect. They want to reach out to you. They want to, somebody may want to apologize. They want to have a conversation here. And, they're really, really stuck. This person may be depressed. I see some depression here. Yeah, sorry. It's just so similar to the person in Sagittarius reading, Capricorn. So let's clarify this a little bit. Yeah, the Magician. This person feels like they messed up somewhere. This person may feel like they can't be their genuine selves. They may feel like they have to, put on a performance of some type. I'm hearing that they have to impress you. So in the past, maybe they felt like they needed to impress you in some way, that they needed to be really skilled at something, creative about something. They're in regret over how they handled things in the past, how they, maybe even how they manipulated things for some of you, but they weren't sincere. They didn't feel like they were being themselves. Some of you, this person might have gone to a lot of therapy over this, to try to deal with their past mistakes here. But it has to do with them either feeling like you made them perform in some way, or you made them, you had like, I'm not saying you did, but this is how they felt, that they weren't able to be genuinely themselves. Need a couple more cards for that. Yeah, they felt like, again, flip it, whatever. You can be cross-watching. I could be talking about a Capricorn. I don't know. Somebody here felt like they were being juggled in the past. They either felt like they were being juggled. You might have felt like this person was juggling you, or I'm getting for a lot of this situation though, this person felt like you were juggling them. They felt like they were performing. They were trying to do their best. They were trying to be as, entertaining as possible, as captivating as possible. And they felt like it caused an imbalance in them, or that they were juggling, that you were juggling them with someone else, or that they were too unbalanced because of trying to constantly perform for you. And this person may literally just be imbalanced. They're trying to do some work on themselves about it though. Like I said, I see somebody who maybe's gone to some therapy for this, or gotten some help in some way, even if it's just done some, meditating on it or something. But they have a lot of regrets about how they handled things in the past. Yeah, Hangman. So Capricorn, I'm seeing for a lot of you, you're in a relationship right now that you might be happy, that you're happy. And anyways, some of you are stuck here. You're hung up with something else here. You see, some of you see the past from a different perspective. It could be this person sees the past in a different perspective. They've been enlightened to, you know, something about them that maybe was a little bit immature or childish, or they see that you are sacrificing in a good way for, you know, a partnership that you might already be in. Yeah, you've got Three of Pentacles and the Fool here. So they see you focusing on whatever it is that you have going on here, focusing on whatever it is that you're working on. They view you as like being really resilient and, you know, just having things work out for you here. Like for some of you, they don't feel like you deserve this in some way, that you like just got lucky, if that makes sense. They don't see the behind the scenes sacrifice that you've made to have things work out for yourself, like the work and the skill that you have. Somebody views it as like just blind luck that you have with things here. Or they see you as having just completely started over. Yeah, you've got, so I'm going to try to be a little bit more creative and not regurgitate what I just told Sagittarius. But it's somebody who thinks all the time about how to tempt you in some way, how to reach out to you in some tangible way, a text message, a, you know, a friend request, oh, hey, saw this and thought you might like it. Like they want to tempt you in some way, and they're tempted to do that here. To send a tangible situation. But they think, Capricorn, that you are going to cut them off. They think you don't care. They think you have this like brand new start here, that you're working on your, you know, your own endeavors, that you're just going to be moved by this. And maybe it's because of things in the past with this person that you're just not about it. It doesn't matter how much work they've put in. It doesn't matter how much self-discovery. It doesn't matter how bad they feel about either being manipulative or juggling you or vice versa. Like, I don't think you care. Like, you see the past from an enlightened perspective now, and you're like, I'm getting like, I ain't that lonely yet. Like, you're like, I'm just going to keep working, doing my thing. I'm going to keep, you know, finding like this enthusiasm to just work on myself here. And this person wants to try to, you know, tempt you in some way, and they feel like, and I think it's true, that you're just going to be cold. You know, if they reach out, they're going to get a cold response. Yeah. So you got the Queen of Wands here. So you got some fire energy. Again, check out Sagittarius. This person might think that you are very superficial, you know, that you're all about looks, that you're all about sex appeal, that's why you would be cold to them, because maybe they don't, you know, measure up in that respect here, or they think they can tempt you by being this way. They have it wrong. They have it skewed here. Whatever reason you would have for being cold to them is not the reason that they think. They might think you're involved with someone else. They might think you just have a lot of sexual pursuits here, or that you're only into a certain look or whatever. Like I'm saying, somebody in the past here, and whether this was you or someone else, felt like they had to perform, felt like they had to put on a performance, put on a juggling act, you know, be somebody they weren't. And they regret being like that, because they were still juggled in some way here. And so this person might feel like you are all about like looks and sex and, you know, that kind of thing, somebody exciting in that way. And that's why you would be cold to them. Or they think if they appeal to you in that way, they can soften you up a little bit. again, it's like this energy of like I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to reach out to Capricorn. I'm going to do it. But they don't, you know, somebody wants to come across as very confident, as very determined, as very ambitious, as very sexy, as very dynamic. And maybe this is you, Capricorn. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm not going to be tempted by any communication from this person. I will be cold because this is what I'm looking for. I'm full speed ahead towards what I know and I deserve and what I want. And I'm not going to be held up. That could be you here. But I also get that this person is like, for some of you, this person felt like they were above you in some ways in the past, but try to say that you made them feel inferior. I don't know. There's a lot of mind games here. Okay, let's clarify this Page of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Again, this person wants to reach out. They think about it all the time. They daydream about what would happen if they did. They think about how they could go about that. But either you actually would be really cold and cut them off, or they really feel like you would. Like this person feels like you are going to tell them to F off, or you're just going to be like, you know, you take the approach like you're dead to me, like something like that. Like, it's like this person's going to come forward in this like timid, like, hey, I'm just like really innocent and I just wanted to share this with you. And then you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't know. Yeah, you've got the Ace of Swords on the bottom here. You're going to serve the truth to this person because they could just legitimately be a little bit unstable. They got it backwards in whatever it is. Whatever they think you require isn't what you actually require. Yeah, they want to reach out. Like I said, there's somebody here that's like, they go back and forth. They daydream. They try to think of every option here. They try to think of how they could create some temptation for you. And then they're like, I'm going to go for it. But Capricorn's just going to be cold. And then they're like, but yeah, but maybe if I like, you know, appeal to them in like a really soft way and like offer help or say, I need help. That could be another thing. Capricorn is this person might ask you for help. They might need some financial help here. And either you're going to already or you're being advised to just cut them off. Like they view you as their knight in shining armor, and you're not about that anymore. Yeah, you got Temperance here. Again, Sagittarius. Yeah. Well, let's clarify this. Some of you might actually be okay with this person reaching out. Maybe you're going to like revel in the fact that you can be kind of cold to them. Or maybe you're going to revel in the fact that you can help them in some way or they need your help. Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with an earth sign here. Well, you are an earth sign. You could be dealing with another earth sign here. Yeah, for some of you though, this person just wants money. They might come through, like maybe in the past you feel you viewed them as a little off balance. You viewed them as a little bit, you know, helter-skelter, wishy-washy, unsteady here. They are going to try to come forward in like a, as if they are stable now, as if they're balanced out, as if they're stable, as if they're fine, especially emotionally. And either ask for help or reach out to you in some way. But it's about money is what I'm trying to say, Capricorn. They're going to appeal to your like rescuer complex for some of you. They're going to appeal to your like rescuer nature to be helpful. You know, they know that you were really patient with them in the past, but it looks like all they're really about is money. All they're really about is their own security, their own stability here because they could be financially struggling a little bit here. Let me get a couple more cards. Yeah, strength. It's saying, Capricorn, looking, only you know, like I said, how you fit in this story, if you're cross-watching, whatever. Some of you are going to be really tested by this. Some of you are going to be really tested by this attempt to reach out, to apologize, to ask for help, to appeal to your tendency to help this person, to rescue them. To, you know, like I said, they're about money, your money. It looks like it's going to be a test of your inner strength, a test of your character, a test of your will. Because I get that there's like two really willful energies here, and one could just be you. Like I get this person is skilled at, you know, performing in some way or acting in a certain way, but you have this determined energy about you here of knowing what you want, of not putting up with things that are not good for you, of not being lured in by somebody's, you know, sexual advances, sex appeal, whatever it is, by their appeal to like asking you for help. But this person is a little bit more like determined than you might think they are. Like they're a little bit more on the brink of doing something risky than you think they are. That's what I would say, Capricorn. Anyway, the video resonated. Give it a thumbs up. Would love it if you comment. Love to hear from you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all of those awesome things. And I will see you guys again soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.